This is what most people think of when they hear land clearing. Chainsaws, bulldozers, and massive piles of debris. But what if this entire process was 30 to 50% more expensive than it needs to be? And what if it was also 2 to 3 times slower than a better alternative? There is a method that turns the waste from land clearing into the land's greatest asset. In this video, we'll break down the economics, the environmental science, and the surprising safety benefits of forestry mulching. So let's start with the bottom line. Why is mulching so much cheaper? First, traditional methods create a huge logistical problem. Debris. You have to pay to haul it, and you pay expensive tipping fees to dispose of it. Burning it on site. That requires permits, poses fire risks, and is often banned. Mulching avoids all of this. Everything is processed and stays right where it is. This on-site processing also explains the incredible speed. It's a single-pass operation. One machine cuts, grinds, and spreads. No waiting for trucks. Fewer machines, fewer people, and zero hauling equals dramatic savings in both time and money. But the most powerful advantages aren't about what you can see. They're about what's happening just beneath the surface. So, what is the bulldozer's biggest hidden crime? A bulldozer's crime is topsoil destruction. Heavy blades scrape away the most fertile layer of earth, which can take centuries to form. Mulchers, however, barely disturb the soil. The reason this is significant: heavy equipment compacts the ground, squeezing out air and water channels. This chokes plant roots and kills beneficial microbial life. The mulch layer becomes a slow-release fertilizer. As it decomposes, it returns nutrients to the soil, boosting long-term fertility without chemicals. So mulching protects and feeds the soil. But how does it handle immediate threats like water loss and weeds? The mulch layer absorbs rainwater and dramatically reduces evaporation from the sun. This keeps the soil moist, which is beneficial for new growth and can reduce irrigation needs. The layer is a natural weed barrier. By blocking sunlight, it prevents unwanted seeds from germinating, thus reducing competition for desired plants and the use of herbicides. Let's see this in the real world. On a sloped property, that protective mulch blanket is vital. Studies show it can reduce sediment loss from erosion by 70 to 90%. Another vital application is wildfire defense. Mulchers remove ladder fuels, the underbrush that allows ground fires to climb into the tree canopy, creating a defensible space. A common myth is that mulch is a fire hazard, but it's actually the opposite. Unlike brush piles that burn intensely, mulch smoulders at a much lower intensity. Mulching machines are designed to work where others can't, on steep slopes and in tight areas with minimal impact, providing solutions for difficult terrain. Mulching clearly solves huge problems like erosion and fire risk. But what about the finer details of land management? Unlike clear-cutting, mulching is surgical. Operators can selectively remove underbrush and invasive species, while leaving mature, desirable trees untouched. Selective clearing, combined with the mulch layer, actually boosts biodiversity. It gives native plants a chance to regenerate without competition and creates a healthy habitat. By controlling invasive species mechanically and suppressing weeds naturally, mulching drastically reduces or removes the need for chemical herbicides, preventing harmful runoff. The result? An aesthetically pleasing, natural finish that leaves the land immediately usable and more valuable. Cheaper, faster, better for the soil, safer, and more precise. Let's connect these dots to see the full picture. Remember how mulching processes everything on site? That single decision removes hauling costs, and it also means minimal ground disturbance. Mulching preserves topsoil. This active preservation kicks off a chain reaction: better moisture retention, natural fertilization, and erosion control. The land is ready to thrive. Traditional clearing creates a liability debris that must be dealt with at great cost. Mulching transforms that same material into an asset. a protective, nutrient-rich blanket. When one method is more efficient, more cost-effective, and ecologically superior, the choice becomes clear. Forestry mulching is a complete upgrade in how we manage land, working with the natural ecosystem, not against it. It is the smarter choice for your budget, your timeline, your soil's health, and your property's safety. You can leave your land scarred and depleted, or you can leave it protected, enriched, and ready for what is next. For your next project, do not just clear your land, revitalise it. Ask a land management professional about forestry mulching.